Hi friends, as you saw in the first part that we ordered the Hero bicycle Skyper 26T. We had received a defective wheel, so we have ordered a replacement and it has arrived today. So let's see how the replacement is. I hope there is no problem with the replacement now. So I am unboxing it. Sorry, there will be some repetition in the video because you have already seen some part, but we'll do it again. So here is the box. Again, if you want to have a quick look on what it has the front cycle, a white bag, and I can see the wheels as well. So the first bit is to remove the bicycle. The second is the bag, the manual and the key, and I see some nuts fallen in the box, so I will just try and remove them now. The box is empty, so I will discard the box now. We have removed the box. First, as we did the last time, we'll remove the accessories. That's the reflectors, 2 paddles, a seat, saddle, and hand gears. One difference I noticed this time we have received the black color seat rod, which is good, a little bit different. And as we did the last time, we will install the seat as the start. I'll remove the tool which we have received. We will use this tool to fix the seat first. It's very easy, just you have to tighten the nuts. Just make sure you tighten the nuts from both the sides and not only one side. So if you are doing 3 times here, do 3 times from the other side. So it will be properly aligned. For now, I will use only this. If required, we will fix it later. The first step is, as said, we have to install the seat. There is one nut which has come out. Not a problem. It is for the seat where we will be fitting. So I'll just make sure that nut is put properly again. Yeah, while I fix the seat, one thing which again we noticed is the bicycle tires comes with no air pressure. So yeah, as I said you last time as well, we'll have to find out a way where we fill the air pressure. What I've done is I've ordered an air pump. Hopefully it should come in a few days. Right. Unless you fit the seat, you can't assemble the cycle. So the first step is always to fit the seat. Yeah, so it's a simple nut which we have to tight as much as you can. Again, my request would be not to fix it 100%. Just keep some room, and at the end we will tighten all the nuts. Yeah, I'll leave it as is. It's not 100% fixed, but still I think I'm fine with that for now. Yeah, we'll do it later. Now the next step is we have to remove this tire. I'll again use the scissor. Just make sure cycle doesn't fall. I have already dropped it once. Yeah, and also don't damage the tire, otherwise you'll have to first fix the tire. Yeah, extremely well packed this time. Yeah, remove this mud guard, keep it tight. Now you have to be very careful, otherwise again the spokes may get damaged. It's not fitted very well this time. Okay, so I'll have to remove the handle as well. Be very careful while removing it. Yeah, and now you'll have to ensure you remove the front tire and keep it aside for some time. Next step, if you recall in my last video also, we have to install the, yeah, this is the problem. You'll have to be very careful. I'll put the stands. It won't help because the cycle's front tire is not ready. So you'll have to hold it properly. If you have someone to help, it will be good. Unfortunately, I'll have to handle it on my own. So we first have to turn the handle in the right direction. It comes in the opposite direction while it comes. Yeah. So now my handle is in the right direction. Yeah. If you see this is twisted, but that's fine. We can always twist it in the right direction at a later stage. Let's put the handle. Okay, now I will just make sure the wires are not entangled, otherwise brakes function will not happen properly. Yeah, it is twisted very badly, so I have to find out a way to remove them. Fitting handle is very easy. You have to just put the handle in place and tighten the screw. Very simple. Make sure handle is straight while you put it. Even if it is little bit tilted, it's fine. You can always adjust at later stage. Because our first intention is to assemble the bicycle to make it easy for you to at least make it stand on its own. Currently I have to manage it by one hand and tighten it with the other hand. Yeah, I think I've been able to do it. Now the next step is to put bicycle upside down. Be very careful. Yeah, now the biggest task to put the tire on its place. This tire looks much better as compared to what I got earlier. So I'm happy with this now. These are nothing but safety guards so that these nuts don't damage the cycle. Obviously, first we'll have to remove this covers. Be very careful while seeing which direction you have to fit the tire. Now, there is always a small arrow on the tire, and I'm just trying to figure out if that arrow can be seen. Yes, I can see this tire arrow. So it means the cycle should be fitted in a way where this rotates this direction. So if I fit it this way, cycle will go in the direction as suggested on the tire. And please note, this is for every vehicle. Forget about cycle. It will be for every vehicle. Loosen your screws, otherwise you will not be able to put the tire on its place. These brakes will create some problem for you, but that's fine. You'll have to just work out. So I have to use the key to open it. Somehow I've lost it. Yeah. Tire is landed correctly at the bottom, otherwise, while driving it, you can be a little bit risky. Now what I'm doing is I'm just fixing the nut to its position. Again, as said, be very careful, do it both sides together. Guys, one request, if you're watching my video, I'm not an expert in video shooting, so we're just trying to create these videos, again, not to earn money, but to help people like me who find it difficult to install cycles. Yeah, I will, as I said, I'll tighten the screws at the end, all the nuts which we have fixed, because we need to fix the brakes also. Now the next step is to fix the paddle. We have two sets of paddle. You will see markings here, left and right. So of course I'll have to straighten the cycle first, otherwise I will not understand properly what is right and what is left. Be a little careful. Put your stands so that cycle will stand on its own. Now when it is written left, it should be your left. So I will be using right first because I am standing at the right position. Yeah, it takes a little time to pick up the groove, but once it picks, it's easy. Be careful with the bicycle. If you have seen, it was coming on me for a couple of times. Tight it as much as you can, because we don't need to keep this loose at this time. We won't need it again. Yeah, I have made it tight. Now I'll put the left side paddle. I'm happy with the Flipkart because they delivered the replacement within 2 days. It takes time to figure out which direction you have to rotate. Reason, it's a new bicycle. The grooves are filled with some grease type of material, so it takes a little bit time. Please be careful while doing this. I will prefer you have your toolkit. I do have a toolkit which I am thinking of getting it to tighten all the other screws. So if you see, my cycle is almost ready. So I will have to definitely remove this plastic, otherwise I will not be able to tighten the brakes. So there you go, be careful, otherwise you will damage the color of your bicycle. Try to pull it upside so that you don't damage the color of bicycle by doing it. let's see if the wheels are free now. Yeah, it's not free because there are brakes which we need to clear. My personal advice is remove all the papers, plastics. And the only reason behind that is if at all you drop water on your bicycle, it will start rusting. So I'll remove it. We'll pause the video so that we clean this off and again start it in a few seconds. Yeah, so I've cleared all the papers. Now what I've realized is, as you know, I'm doing it myself. In order to put the front guard, which is again a metal guard, you have to put cycle upside down again. Otherwise, you'll not be able to manage. Frankly, you can, but being at the home, it is a little difficult. So let me give a try first, and if required, we will reverse the cycle upside down. It's very simple. You have to put this here and you have to put it here. So not at all difficult. One thing which I was saying in the first video and this video also, I was not happy with the toolkit which we got. I have this my own toolkit which I am using, and I think it will be much easier. I just lose the screw. The cycle build is really of good quality. I really liked it. I've removed this screw and now we will just insert this here. Yeah. Put the visor and put the nut back. It's that easy. Again, as I said, let's not tight it 100%. Now the next step would be to put this rods in its place. Of course, there will be some stretch which you'll have to do, but that's fine. I'll use my tools now because I was not really comfortable with the tools came with the bicycle. You will need 15 number, I assume. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have 15 number, so I'll have to rely on the tool which we got with the bicycle. I would have appreciated if there would have been two visors, but I think Hero gives only one visor. See, one more reason why you should put cycle upside down is the problem which has occurred is there is a gap got created. So first let me put this across and then I will tighten the screw 100%. I will not tighten it 100% now. Same way I'll do the other side. I did not remove the visor. Now I'll again do the bicycle upside down because there is a gap which has created, and I want the tire to go to the end of the groove which it has. Is it gone to the end now? Never do a mistake of tightening the nut only from one side. You should do it equally from the other, both sides. It just helps in balancing the bicycle correctly. Right, so now we have assembled almost all the parts. These are handle guards which we will do it later. Also, these are the reflectors which if you want you can do it now. It should be very easy to install. You should get around 2 wheel reflectors, one back and one front. So yeah, we'll have to figure out how to fit them. Should not be very difficult though. So I have fixed this reflector. I have fixed the reflector at the back. I have tightened the seat now, and now we will fix the brakes. I think that is the next part. As I said, I'm using my own toolkit now because I'm not very comfortable with the tool which we got. Just trying to find the right key for it. So you have to fix the brakes to make sure it is aligned properly. Fixing brake is little difficult. If you can't do it, I will advise to go to the bicycle shop and get it done. But it's not that difficult as well. You just have to make sure it is correctly aligned. So what you have to do, just make sure you do not tighten this nut, otherwise you will lose the grip here, but you have to tighten the outer nut. Same way, press your brakes completely, make sure it is aligned, and then tighten this nut. As soon as you tighten this nut, it will start functioning correctly. Now if you see, when I am applying the brakes, it's correctly fitting to the tire ring. Yeah, same way we have to do the back side as well. Backside will be little difficult because you'll have to use one hand to see where the brakes are fitting and other hand to pull the string. So it's little difficult, but we'll see how we can do it. First, obviously, you have to make sure that it is aligned to the ring. If you see the other side, it's not aligned. So I'll first loosen that brake. Make it straight. You have to press it manually to see if it is coming right, and then just tighten it. Once you tighten the brake shoe correctly, which will hit your bicycle, now the tough part comes, which is to pull the string, which obviously you can't pull easily by hand. So you will need some tool to pick it. I'll just lose it a little bit, so I am having some option to pull it further. You have to press both the brakes together. Pull it as much as you can. And just tighten it. That's it, and your brakes are fixed. Yep, the mistake I did was I dropped the brakes, so obviously it will not correctly. But that's how we assemble the cycle, and the bicycle is ready to ride. Of course, I will not ride now because I don't have the air pump. And once we install the air pump, once we get the air pump, we will fill the air and do a test ride. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Please wear the mask. Have a nice day.